Good morning. I wanted to make this video out here to see how it works with the other things. So I'm going to sacrifice a little bit of uniformity in order to, get a comfortable feel to talking. This morning I want first to talk about the word relate, because in my background, which you'll learn more about, career in the STEM world, science, technology, engineering, mathematics, academic career, then industrial career here and in Europe, and out of that came what I think of and call relational intuition. It comes from using relational mathematics in two different settings. One is academics and the other was in industrial problem solving. And I came to think of relate in a different way. I didn't quite realize it until this work started, now going on 20 years ago, when I left engineering and went into social work. Getting a little bit off of the topic here in a way, but I went into social work because I guess I hit that midlife crisis and approaching the age of 60. And decided that what I was doing in my work in the STEM world was really just didn't relate to family. I mean, I had a good family life, but nothing from my mind that was plugged into work had anything to do with family. And that's so often true of people in their work, is that it's hard to relate that to raising children and also raising them to have a confident and ethical and robust, balanced outview toward life. So I went into social work, and to bring it back to the word relate, it was only after I went into social work and started using the thinking that I had developed in a social work environment, using the thinking that I developed in industrial and academic work, I realized that my definition of relate is not exactly the same as the dictionary definition. The dictionary definition tends to relate to speak of relation as a connection or so you speak of the relation between this and that. For me, the word relate means to join together. And so a relation is a joining. There is no between in that. So it's more of a unified version of the word relate. So instead of what's the relation between this and that, it's how are this and that joined. Now here's a good thought that I think is kind of can lead you down the right track, and it's the track that I've been led down for 20 years. In a really serious and rigorous way, is if you think of the word create, you hear the jaybird there, or mockingbird. I hope he's not complaining about me. But the word relate, think of create. Okay, create, that means to make something. And creation is something that's been made. Creative is the ability to create. And the creative is the ability to create. And creativity is just all about creating. Now take the word relate. Relate, create. Well, for me, relate means to join. Relation is a joining of some kind. And instead of relative, the word is relative. So relative is the tendency to join, or the ability to join. Relativity is all about joining. And if you think, wait, relativity, is that like relativity? Well, at first you think, it's just some interpretation that is not the same as relativity we hear about in physics. But actually, yeah, it is. It is a different version of relativity that serves a different mission. And the mission is not material-centric measurement, prediction, and control. It's not mastery of material. The mission that this work is about, is embracing the mystery, understanding what science has to say about embracing the mystery for the purpose of sensing, perceiving, and choosing wisely for the benefit of self, other, and belonging. So in a nutshell, really that word relate, through that chain of thinking, takes us to the mission of this work. And that is to understand what science, what our history has carried forward, understand it in a different way, take it away from the mission of measurement, prediction, and control, which is all about that. I mean, recipes for measuring, recipes for predicting, recipes for controlling. Strip those recipes out and try to get to the heart of things. And that's when relativity, and relative, that's when those things take on really special meaning. So in these seeds of awareness, we're going to start at the bottom. We're going to start where a child would be. Imagine that a child comes to you and fresh, ready to learn, and without words, kind of, you're able to just, boom, give that child a child understanding that helps in his or her exploration of the world. And so this starting point is what we want to give to children. And it's not teaching them words to recite or to remember. It's guiding them in exploration. And so the concepts that we can extract from this STEM world are beautiful for that purpose, for guiding our thoughts, guiding our understanding, and guiding our children to a foundational understanding that's different from what the culture offers generally. So this started out as a kind of a test video, but we'll see how it goes. I may keep this one. Thank you.